Good morning, everybody. It's Janine and Ellie from Our Neighbors Farm and Pantry again, and today we have a really fun activity that we're going to share with you. So I have a new red fire leaf lettuce. So new red fire is just a variety name, and what it actually is leaf lettuce, kind of like your shoe brands. You have different varieties of shoe brands. So it's the same thing with lettuce and carrots and broccoli and chilies. There's so many varieties of every kind of crop. So today we're going to be transplanting the new red fire leaf lettuce that we planted on August 24th, 2020. And we planted these in the greenhouse. So we're planting them out today, and they normally take 55 days to be fully grown so we could harvest them. So 55 days from today would be, me and Ellie did the math yesterday, so it was just before Thanksgiving, right? November 19th, was it?
19th.
Okay, so they should be ready by November 19th, and we're gonna do a pattern. But before we get started, I'll turn the time over to Ellie so she can let you know a bit more information, okay? I'm gonna set this here. Go down.
Good morning, boys and girls. So, as Janine said, today we will be planting green leaf lettuce, and also we did planted green leaf lettuce. So we need to know some health benefits that are good, and some nutrients they provide for our to eat and have our body healthy. So both green leaf lettuce and red leaf lettuce, they provide vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K. Vitamin A supports our vision and immune system. Vitamin K regulates the mineralization of bone. So that means that our bones are strong when with vitamin K, and then vitamin C supports immune system. The some difference between green leaf and red leaf lettuce is that red leaf lettuce provides more vitamin K and slightly more iron and slightly less calories. Both lettuces, green leaf and red leaf lettuces, they um, they have a high percent of water. That's 96% of water, and the lettuces, they promote metabolism, lower heart problems, and lower diabetes and lower inflammation. So now that's about eating healthy and eating all this good nutrient food, but also we have to do physical exercise and take care of our body as well with exercising. So let's get up and stand by your desk, and we're gonna do some stretching. So today we will do wall kicks. We're just gonna kick our legs like this. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then the next thing that we're gonna do, it's a very good stretching. It's a hip opener. It requires a balance, so if you're not very good in balancing, you can put your hand on the desk. Since we don't have desk here, I can hold my hand here if I need to balance. And we need to get in a straight line like this. Our back and shoulders are in the back, and we raise our leg up knee up high like this, and we just move on the right, so we will be starting with the right side. So we're just gonna move to the right, and we can do that 10 times. So just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So do you feel all this sensation in your body, your muscles? That's good. That's how you need to feel like. So now we will be doing that with our left hip. And the hips have to be straight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So do we feel like we just wake up? We are all feeling that energy going through our body. So this is the exercise that I will be showing you now. In the case that you are here, you will be planting this lettuce, and this is the kind of exercise you will be doing if you're planting the exercise. So have our feet, shoulders in a line, have our hands in the front of us and fingers pointing down, and this is the exercise. It's called reach and squat. So we're just gonna make a squat, so we can do 10 times as well as we did some warming up. So we're just gonna have our back straight and shoulders back. That's the posture for basically for every exercise that we're doing. So let's start. Squat. 1, and then reach up high. Our hands are by the ears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're gonna have Janine see how we can plant the lettuce and what are the patterns, and there's some that we can use mathematics and other skills while we're planting this. So I'm just gonna turn to Janine.
Okay, thank you, Ellie. Okay, so let's go look a little bit closer down onto the garden bed. So we have a stake here, and it's set up right in the middle of the lettuce plant, right here. You can probably see that one there. It's right in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant these lettuce plants 12 inches apart, and we're going to start from the very middle of the plant. All right, so this stake is going to guide us. So this is where 0 starts, and here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So exactly 1 foot apart. So the middle of this plant will go at the 1 foot marker. So that's going to be here. So I'm going to put that, I'm going to use my hand trowel. The tools we need, actually, I want to share with you are the hand trowel, the ruler, and a a rubber mallet, and the rubber mallet is just used to, you know, pound this stake into the ground and pound our labeler into the ground. So we want to come to 12 right here, and we want the middle of the hole to be right at 12. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to put lettuce, no, sand in the lettuce. And we don't want it way too deep. We want to make sure that we're covering the top, very top of the soil block. So we don't want it way too deep. And we want it to be really close to the drip tape. So I'm gonna move it a little bit closer. There we go. And I'm gonna use the same soil that I just removed. And we wanna make sure that it's nice and secure, okay? And all right, there you go, little lettuce plant. Now we want to go ahead and we want to plant the next one 12 inches away from that. Okay, so that's what the pattern's going to be, 12 inches apart. So we have, okay, so we have this one. All right, and now we're going to move to 12 inches from this plant, which is going to be right here. And we want to be 12 inches away from this plant. So, and then we want to be 12 inches away from the plant that goes here. Okay, so that would be here. All right, so we're going to keep following that pattern. Okay, so we got this plant in, and we have other plants in place. So let's go look at the pattern. So we should be making triangles. Okay, so this one's a triangle here. This one's a triangle here, if you can see the triangle. And the triangle means that all the sides are the same distance from each angle. Okay, so let's go look on this side where the green lettuce is. And we can see it a little brighter since the green lettuce is a little bit brighter. So we can start to see that this whole bed here is a pattern. We planted it in a pattern. So here's a triangle here. There's a triangle. Here's a triangle here. And we're using this method so we could use less space and plant more food. And if you look at all of these, they're just, here's a 12 inch mark, 12 inches from the middle of this plant to the middle of that plant, 12 inches from there to there, 12 inches from that middle to that middle, 12 inches from that middle to that middle, 12 inches from there. Well, this stake is a little bit in the way. Oh, that one's a little further. Okay, but basically we have a zigzag pattern like this, and a zigzag pattern like this, okay, and a zigzag pattern here. So they all form triangles, okay? So that's our pattern, and so and they're exactly 1 foot apart, or 12 inches. That's how we want to plant the lettuce this year. So I'm happy that you guys were able to join us, and every time that you know, I go down to plant a plant, we wanted to start doing those squat and reaches. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another. Okay, so right here, if you guys could see, the reason why I showed you guys the green part is because I got a measurement wrong right here somewhere, and it's not measuring I'm not following a pattern here. So I think what happened is when I started planting, I made this space too far here, and I made this space too far. Let's go check. And if that happens, it's all right. It's not a really big deal. See, this one is looking like it's at 13 inches. And then this one's looking like it's at 12 inches where it's supposed to be. So to follow a pattern, we need to make sure that we are measuring correctly. So we could just go ahead and leave this here, and we'll continue the pattern from this plant here. Okay, so let's go fix the pattern. So all we have to do is just go from here to here, and it's 12 inches right here. Right here is 12 inches, and from here to here is, I want you guys to be able to see the numbers. Okay, so from there to there is about 12 inches. So the next plant will go right here. My shovel. Okay, so I'm gonna get up. I'm doing the squats, so you guys should do the squats right now. Come down and get this, and then I'm gonna step back over here. You guys don't need to move, by the way. You guys could just stay by your desk, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get this guy planted. And as we continue, we will begin to see a pattern going, just like the green lettuce. So it's good to think good thoughts when you're planting these. It's good to think good thoughts for your plants, and have a prayer too. My grandmas and grandpas, they prayed for their crops all the time, and that's a Navajo tradition. So it's a small little prayer. So I might come back and I might go ahead and fix that, so we're going right along with the right measurements. Okay, but I'll do that because we want to go ahead and end this video. So if you have any comments or questions, please contact us by email, and we will answer any questions. But thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Have a wonderful day. Hagonet.